The Princess of Wales has thanked her family and supporters after completing the demanding National Three Peaks Challenge, while her brother, James Middleton, paid tribute to her with a heartfelt message reflecting on the journey they had promised to make together. Sharing photos from the challenge on Instagram, Catherine, 44, appeared in hiking gear including red shorts, a baseball cap and walking boots as she celebrated reaching the finish. Alongside the images, she thanked everyone who had supported the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity during the fundraiser. Her 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, joined her at the end of the challenge. They were pictured smiling together in casual outdoor clothing. James Middleton was also with the family for part of the final stage, accompanied by his dog. In his own social media post, James said he was so incredibly proud of his sister. He recalled a conversation they shared while she was in hospital 2 years earlier, when they spoke about climbing mountains together and about the positive impact nature can have on both physical and mental well-being. He wrote, "2 years ago, I told you we'd climb this mountain together. We talked about climbing mountains while you were in hospital, and about the incredible healing power that nature can have for both the body and the mind. So it was such an honor to join you for your 3 Peaks Challenge for the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity." James continued by praising Catherine's strength, resilience, and determination, describing her as an inspiring mother, wife, daughter, and sister before ending his message with, "Keep being exactly who you are." Among the photographs shared by the princess was a warm embrace with Princess Charlotte, while another showed Charlotte reaching for her mother's hand. Prince Louis could also be seen playing with James's dog in the background. For the challenge, Catherine wore practical hiking clothing with her hair tied back in a ponytail. She completed the climbs herself, while mountain rescue supported her during the route. Her family met her at the final stop at the foot of Snowdon in Wales. The National Three Peaks Challenge involves climbing the highest mountains in Scotland, England, and Wales within 24 hours. Participants tackle Ben Nevis at 4,413 feet, Scuffle Pike at 3,209 feet and Snowdon, also known as Yrwidfa, at 3,560 feet. The challenge covers around 23 miles on foot, includes approximately 10,052 feet of ascent and requires around 462 miles of travel between the mountains. Catherine traveled between Scotland, England, and Wales by vehicle with her team. It is understood that no other member of the royal family has previously completed the Three Peaks Challenge, making her achievement a royal first. Before taking on the event, the princess explained that the challenge was both personal and charitable. She said many people face life-changing cancer diagnosis each year and that recovery involves much more than medical treatment alone. Having experienced cancer herself, she wanted to support those living with and beyond the disease while raising money for the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity. In a video recorded before setting off, she said she felt grateful to be well enough to complete the challenge. She also said she wanted to recognize the work being carried out across the country to support cancer patients and highlighted the charity's importance to her. Money raised through the campaign will help the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity expand access to holistic care for people affected by cancer. Last month, Catherine also made a private donation after meeting 11-year-old Ted Haslam during the challenge. Ted, who is paraplegic, was being pushed up Ben Nevis in a wheelchair by a support team raising money for charity. Afterwards, the princess visited his Just Giving page and left a personal message congratulating the group on their fundraising efforts. While the donation amount was hidden, it is understood to have been between £1,000 and £2,000. During their meeting, Catherine spoke with Ted despite poor weather conditions, asking how he was coping and commenting on other walkers wearing only t-shirts. She also asked about the charity mascot traveling with him and learned it represented Mali Ali's, an organization that had supported Ted during his hospital treatment. Ted told the princess it was his first time climbing the mountain. Catherine congratulated him on reaching the second peak, wished him luck for Snowdon and said she hoped to see him there. Ted and his team completed the Three Peaks Challenge in 30 hours while raising money for the Warwick-based charity, which supports children with life-threatening illnesses. Ted was left paralyzed at the age of 3 after being diagnosed with an aggressive spinal tumor. James Middleton's presence alongside his sister during the final stage also attracted attention because of their close relationship. He has previously spoken about Catherine and their sister Pippa attending therapy sessions with him during his treatment for severe depression after he felt comfortable inviting only them to join his appointments. Earlier this year, the princess marked her 44th birthday by releasing the final installment of her Mother Nature video series, titled Winter, in which she reflected on the emotional impact of her cancer experience. Although Catherine has never publicly identified the specific type of cancer she was diagnosed with, she announced in September 2024 that she had completed chemotherapy. She described the experience as complex and unpredictable and said it had revealed her own vulnerabilities. On January 14, 2025, she returned to solo public duties by visiting the Royal Marsden in London as joint patron. During that visit, she confirmed she was in remission and spoke openly with patients about the challenges of treatment, describing the diagnosis as a major shock while encouraging the importance of maintaining a positive mindset. Looking ahead, the princess said she was relieved to be in remission and hoped the year ahead would be a fulfilling one as she continued supporting people affected by cancer.